Hi everyone, I'm just going to start off chapel with a quick devotion, just something that really encouraged me, and I just found rest and peace in. So we're in Christmas time, and so I was looking at Isaiah 9:6, which is a commonly known Christmas verse. It's a prophecy. It says, "For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." One kind of nugget of that verse that really caught my attention was, "and the government shall be upon his shoulder." And if you break down government, which I kind of had to do to fully understand what this verse was saying, it means control or direction. So the control is carried by him, and the direction is upon him. And if you really think about that, that's such a comforting thing, that Jesus has the control of anything and is just holding it for us, because it's a very tiring thing to hold. And then in verse 7, which isn't as well known, it says, and I'm only going to read a bit of it, "Of the increase of his government and of peace there will be no end." And that just caught my attention, because that sounds so not relevant to now. No end of peace. It feels like such a foreign concept, which is a very sad thing. But each leader in government, or just regardless, has flaws and imperfections and is messed up with sin, like we all are. And so they can't provide us this peace that is mentioned in this book, which it says surpasses all understanding. But yet he came to us and died on a cross so that we could have it, if we just believed that he was who he said he is, and did what he said he would do. So something that just challenged me was how my thinking was, whether it was on things that mattered and will last into eternity, meaning my walk with God and loving the people around me, or just stupid things that really don't matter in a year or 5 years or 10 years or eternity. And so I just found this mindset that I need to have, where it's heaven's mindset, where it is so important to focus on your walk with God and who he says he is. And so I was just challenged in a way that it was an interesting thing, especially in this year, to really focus on what matters. And that's a bizarre concept that kind of you need to look for yourself. But just the phrase, "there will be no end" concerning peace, that sounds like something I want to be a part of. And so I'm going to be wrestling with my mindset, whether that's an earthly mindset or a heavenly mindset, and I hope that you can also wrestle with it if you feel like God's challenging you in that regard. I hope that you guys really like chapel today. If you guys ever need prayer or just someone to talk to, please reach out to your teachers or the chaplain team. We are here for you, and here for Christmas time. So let's jump into chapel.